see. It has to go in the right way. Can you make that happen? I've only got one hand. That's gonna cook, and then I'll come back and get it. I've got my water. Let's do it. You know, remember, you can, if you want to put the couch in a different way, or, I mean, whatever. I don't care what you do out here. Just keep the floor, middle of it open. Oh my goodness. I might need to put a sweater on. It's chilly. Burn. It really is. It's like, as soon as the sun goes down, even though I'm inside, it's like you can feel the chill just hit the air, right? Well, I can. I can. No, I'm not going to put you there because we're about to smoke. In just a few minutes, actually. I've been working on my bedroom. So, that's what I've been doing. I thought I grabbed 2 of those motherfuckers. Where's the other one? Not really sure what happened here. Oh, I know. My lover's, how's it go? My lover's got humor. She would giggle at a funeral. Wish I worshipped her sooner. Sumpa dappa dappa doobie. And if ever never did speak, she's a one true mouthpiece. And I've got a hammer. Yeah. What? I don't know where my scooper went. Yet again. Hey, I'm doing great. You know what I should do? I didn't pull up the stream here. That's the part that I'm missing. I failed to do my job. We've got 2 minutes. I've got time. Hey, Eddie, how are you? Hi, Outwiz. How are you? That's what we really want to know. I am such a dork. I look at the thumbnail for this video and it's just, I'm such a moron. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm good with it. I'm good with being a moron and a dork all at once. It's such a stupid thumbnail. So funny. I don't know if we're going to be able to monetize it, but we'll just say we are. Okay. All right, let me get back to the show. Let me get back to the show, yo. There we go. Almost. I mean, it's not even, yeah, sometimes, I swear to God. It's all right. I am comfortable with all the parts of me that are really uncomfortable to other people. I'm uncomfortable with the parts of me that other people are uncomfortable with in themselves. You've been following me. What do you mean by that? I'm a nomad. I'm a nomad. And I've lost my chocolate thing that I was going to eat. And I'm cooking food. Oh, it's time to smoke. Shit, I can't cook food. We're smoking. Let's smoke, everybody. It's 4:20. Load her up. Fuck. Ashley, hi honey, how are you? I don't know why my tongue keeps doing that. It wants to, that's why. Because it fucking wants to. Let me go over here. We'll ring the ding dong bell. We'll ring the binger bonger. Look at that. New to the set. What is it? You see it right. I'm 1 minute late. I'll be play for you guys. What do you think of that? Yes? Let me do this. Shit. I'm working on it. Because I have to be able to move around. That's the whole thing. I have to be able to move around. Let me do this. There we go. I need to get a proper rod here. Let me wipe this off. Yes, this is Salvador Dali. And this is Salvador Dali. It's just kind of an eclectic mishmash of stuff. My bed, obviously, I'm still working on my room, so my bed has some artwork that needs to get hung. Yeah. Oh, I was going to put socks on or something. I'm freezing. I've been receiving downloads all day, guys. All day. Charles, you just got back home, huh? In Maryland, you just got home from work or like traveling or what's going on? You just got back home from Africa, and here you are with us. Well, thanks for popping on. Brr. If anybody comes on here like, oh, is it cold in there? Why, yes, as a matter of fact, bitch, it is. You stupid. We need new batteries in this thing. Bye. Mama. All right. Hold on, I really am cold. I haven't exactly unpacked. Where's my little pink socks? Those are the ones I really want. I have not unpacked my thing yet, but I have done laundry. I've done all my laundry from the trip. So although I didn't go to Africa. So what did you do in Africa, bro? I'm gonna play my piano in a second. Hi, Dylan. Dylan, in an earlier chat, oops, is that right? Yeah, I got a message for someone named Dylan, but I didn't know anybody in the chat named Dylan, so I didn't say anything about it. You have a nice neck. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. What the fuck is this? That's a wrapper. Hi, Susan. How are ya, honey? My hair has been laying around on my head all day. Huh. So I was anyone along with me on my road trip this week? Too bright. There we go. So I was on a road trip all week, and it was really great. I was able to create a lot of content, do a lot of amazing photo shoots, and I'm working on getting that ready and out to you guys. Please smash the like button, okay? I would really appreciate it because I'm working my ass off to make content for you guys. Honestly, it's so much fun for me, but I love when I get feedback from you and I know I'm on the right track. And So I had a lot of fun doing that and thinking about where the channel should go. Like, really, what's my brand? Who am I? I feel like it was just about to kind of go in one direction, and sort of I dodged a bullet in a way. And now I'm doing it completely solo by myself. No outside influences to steer me in a direction I don't really need to be going in. So, Froggy, what's up? Do you guys have a hard time just releasing and letting something go? I've realized that someone wasn't being authentic, so I like was really digging on the person that they aren't actually, but I'm still having a hard time letting it go, you know what I mean? Because there was a real person attached to a fake personality. Thank you, Froggy. I love that. So, it's kind of weird, right? Let's talk about honesty. Does anybody have anything to say about that? I think it's just really strange, and I can see things, so I can see, and then I can see someone telling me something that's a lie, and they don't know I'm able just to see. Yeah, well, but who am I really thinking about dinner? Am I thinking about them or the person they were pretending to be? And that's who it is. And that's the weirdest thing. It's like, hold on, this is obviously very crooked. Why is it so wobbly? Oh, it's this. Atwiz, you know what? You've come on here many times and you do this weird shit where you start singing lyrics, you start talking about some weird shit like that, you start like repeating stuff. Are you having some kind of issues we need to know about? Because I've seen this behavior in you before and it concerns me. Because sometimes you're like in the conversation and sometimes you're like off on another fucking planet. No, I'm talking about Atwiz. What do you mean, Susan? What are you asking me? Hold on, I need arm warmers. That's a decent looking chair. It's an amazing chair. It just needs to be tightened up. I let my son borrow it. And it came back very fucking squeaky and clicky and clanky and loud. Okay, Pat. Well, thanks for coming in. Sorry to hear about your mom. Oh, Susan, I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. I do drawings because it's easier. I'm an artist. And so many times it's easier for me to show you what I'm seeing by drawing it. I mean, I've been practicing just saying what I'm seeing. Like, these are some of the ones that I've done with my chat. For example, and I explain what I'm seeing while I'm drawing them. So like this one went out to just, I don't know even who. I was getting these kind of weird downloads when they call. The diamonds are in the north, I think it was. Something about an A name or something attached like that. And then this was for someone that we know, one of our friends in the chat, a vision that I had of that situation. And then I guess that's it for now. So I don't really know, like if I see something, I wouldn't really know for sure that it was you. I would have to like, there are some people in the chat that have been with me for a while and I can see their environments. And I can, I can kind of like tell you what people are thinking and feeling. Maybe, you know, like, so I'm working on just allowing, because I haven't allowed it to come through. Because I just, you know, I just didn't allow it to come through. I didn't want to hear and fucking, first of all, I didn't want to hear what people are thinking, because usually they're thinking some fucked up, not nice shit. Usually about themselves, or, you know, just usually about themselves. Well, Susan, for a long time I didn't know that's what it was. What's up, Wyatt? And it took me a while to realize. It's a long story, and it was quite a long journey. But now I've learned to pair my art with what I'm seeing so that I can show you, and it feels better and easier for me than trying to verbalize it. And we'll see, you know. Viva, see what happens, my darlings. What's going on, Wyatt? How you been doing, bro? Is there someone hiding from me when I come into your room? You know I know all that shit that's going on. I don't know if you do. Hey, hey, Paige. What's up with these people? No, it's all good. That's gross, whatever that fucking was. Gross. Here, let's do. Yaha, I heard you. I heard you talking about it. Not wanting someone to know what their real fucking, who they really were. Yeah, I saw him come in. I don't know why you trying to hide. I heard you. Come on. You know I already know. Susan, for me, it was like, not that. Someone hiding from someone else. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Susan, I thought everybody was like me. Once I realized everybody wasn't having the same experience, there were different awakenings, let's just call them, where realizations, maybe that's a better word, where I realized that I could do something, or I realized that I could hear things or see things, and proved it, like, okay, well, you know, where that kind of stuff. I don't know, Pew Pew. Not sure, honey. So, what was it? So I knew that I could do things. I even have a course on, I wrote a book on distance healing and visioning, remote viewing and remote healing and distance visioning, whatever. And so I just thought I would start, because I was seeing something and I was trying to tell him what I was seeing. I'm like, you know what, let me just draw it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's perfect. That's a perfect way for me to get it out. Why must you think that you're doing something wrong for not having a missus and kids? Who are you talking to? I don't think I'm doing something wrong for not having a missus and kids. Are you? Are people trying to shame you? Hey, Advocacy, how are you? Oh yeah, I've written a few books. Yeah, I've written a few books. Books aren't that hard to write, you guys. I mean, they are, but they're not. Whatever. I'm hungry. Oh, I made food. Will you guys eat with me? Will you be mad if I have food? I have food. Okay, so did I really eat both of those? Jesus. I guess I did. Some frozen shit. Frozen shit. I usually make shepherd's pie from scratch, but I figured, you know what? I know it. Well, I've already had children, so it's okay for me to consume poison. You know what I mean? I usually make it from scratch, but I just don't fucking feel like it. You know what I mean? I really don't. Chat GPT wrote you a few books too, really? What did you write books about there, Max? Anyway, so you guys know that I wrote this. Oh, you wrote it with Chat GPT? Okay, cool. So anyway, I wrote the first gluten-free guidebook on the market back in like 2004, and then it had a ton of different updates. And that's one of the books. And then the other ones are just about, like I said, distance healing. Hi, Frank. How are you? I was wondering where you were. We had to figure out what time it was without you. Day's going good, honey. The quad guy was up. At that time, I didn't know anything, and I still really don't know anything about seed oils. I talked about gluten, and then I added lactose, and then sugar, and so then it turned into just basically anti-inflammatory, like the easiest, fastest way to do anti-inflammatory and lose weight and start to feel better, get like immediate effects. Once you get immediate results, then you're hooked, right? As soon as you know how easy it is to lose weight and start seeing your body and your abs, you're hooked. Did you talk about seed oils in your book? Mine is so much better. What are you saying, Pat? Oh, nice, Frank. That's nice. Oh, Moody, that's sweet. I'm glad you're here. Hot. How long have we been on? Okay. Alexa, play music.
Here's a mix for you on Amazon Music.
Why is she talking so fast? Alexa, turn it down to 3. Hours of scrolling shorts, yeah. Alexa, turn it down to 1. Well, I'm gonna make some shorts. You'll be able to watch my shorts. I don't know if you've seen my shorts. I've got a lot of them. I'm gonna make a bunch of more new ones, brand new ones from my travels this past week. Do you know in YouTube? Do you know that in YouTube, I actually can show nude content if it's hashtag educational, hashtag artistic, or hashtag documentary? And make it 18 and over? Rowan and Rope by Jordan Smith. What kind of music is that, Max? I don't take requests. I'm not a DJ. Hey, Brock, where have you been? And the reason why I don't take requests is that it screws up what Alexa thinks I want to hear. I don't want to hear your music. I mean, mine is so much better than this. Obviously. Okay. This is just frozen shepherd's pie. I don't even look at how much I've eaten of it. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to eat. Certainly not the whole thing. This is for like a family of goddamn 6. Work is kicking your ass. I'm sorry, honey. Hold on. Are you messing with the sounds? I'm tired of it. Right channel. Right channel. I just need Alexa. That's the one in my room. Disconnected from your thing. Shouldn't be that much of a dramatic issue. Thank you. Lex, it's kind of gross considering I make such amazing shepherd's pie, but I just haven't been eating, so I figured I should probably just try to eat and not worry about what the fuck it was. Shepherd's pie. Really? Why don't you cook something, honey? I should start cooking. I just need to go to the grocery and stock up and have stuff delivered all the time and fuck it. Yeah, it's gluten free. It does have lactose in it, but I ate some chocolate that digests the lactose. It needs salt, butter. I haven't even eaten a quarter and I'm done. I'm going to say that was not the business. Not the business, but I ate at least a few calories, right? Maybe that was a couple hundred calories, right? Are you trying to say your son, Max? Your son? Brock, you're trying to become a better cook, you mean? Alexa, skip. Okay, Brock. You know what helped me become a better cook? Ordering a couple boxes of the like HelloFresh meals where you follow the recipe and stuff. That helped me a lot. Enough time to pop. Let's do it. Max, okay, dude. So, I want more plants in my room. I'm going to humidify it a little bit. And I need a rug on my floor. I need them to carpet clean, and then I need a rug. I didn't know they give me free carpet cleaning every year. I've been here 2 years now. Oh shit, I was supposed to pay rent today too. It's gonna be a late fee of $100. Whatever. Maybe 200, I don't fucking know. Brock, what are you saying? Black dragon? I want to grow those, Max. Whatever. Are you going to be okay, honey? Are you going to be all right? What day is it? Monday? Is it Monday night? Huh. Well, I'll show you my plants I have so far. That has grass in it too. And then this one, peace lily. And this one. This is the rescue plant. Oh, that's interesting, Max. Cool. Oh, Brock, I'm sorry, dude. Look, man, you work with a very difficult population. Okay? That's to be expected, right? That's awful. I'm sorry. Alexa, resume music. Why is she talking so fast? Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip. What is she playing for me? So my son has started hanging out in the living room and playing music, so I can hear his music and my music. Now, it used to be I couldn't hear him because there was a whole room in the middle, and now he's hanging out there, and it's like he's welcome to hang out there, but it would be really nice if he could put on headphones, maybe. Your observations. Deep breath. I think I need some Aleve. My hips hurt. My back and my low back and my hips hurt. Thank you, Alex. Got it. Brock. Yeah, so Max, what I learned, because I got a nudity strike on one of my videos, I was just out traveling around for a week. I'm a professional photographer and professional hair and makeup artist. These are past careers I've had in Hollywood. And I've also done some modeling, and and taught this as well. I've had a whole career in media and video and whatever. I'm fourth generation professional photographer. So I went out with my gear and did these photo shoots and streamed them and recorded them and the whole deal, right? So one of the streams, I was in my big puffer jacket in the morning getting ready, and like 30 seconds into the stream, my boob pops out and I got a strike for nudity. But I learned that had I put hashtag artistic or art, hashtag documentary, or hashtag educational and made it 18 and over, or they'll make it 18 and over, then it's fine. So I went looking for some nude content on YouTube. I didn't really find any, but I didn't look that hard because I got really bored with it. But if that's the case, then some of this stuff, these previews of my videos that I just did, are going on YouTube, because I just did the most epic, beautiful photo shoots, and many of them were in the nude because that's what was required of that shot. So I guess I can put it on YouTube. I just used my phone camera, but for one of them I used my Nikon. This is the first trip I've done this, and there's a lot of tweaking that needs to happen. I'm not talking about math. There's a lot of adjustments that need to be made. Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip. I don't know why she just started, or Alexa started playing the Smiths for me, but I love the fucking Smiths. She's more than welcome to. Oh my God, oh God, yeah. I don't want anyone to rely on me anymore. That sounds horrible. I mean, weddings are the most lucrative for photographers, but I'm done. Now it's going out and making content of myself and selling it to my fans who want a calendar, I know it's exhausting. You got to have second shooters. I'm sure you do, right? You want to see some of it, you guys? I'll show you. I've shown it like 3 times on. You haven't seen it yet? Mr. Mata, hi, how are ya? You're trying to switch. Well, see, here's the thing. There's a lot of other types of photography out there that do make money and that aren't exhausting. And you don't have to deal with people on that level. I photographed everything from pretty girls to pickles. Whatever pays. Whatever paid. But see, the thing about Hollywood, pretty girls and stuff is that I'm a makeup artist and hair person. So baby daddy started taking pictures. So he would book the shoots and take pictures, and I would do the hair and makeup. Even though I could shoot it myself. But that's a lot of work. Why do I want to do all that work, you know? Why is everybody asking me if I remember them today? That's the third person. Jason, I'm doing well, thank you. Should I put you guys over here? That makes way more sense, doesn't it? Oh, in the studio, you mean? Well, once you see mine, you're going to want to do what I'm doing. Because it's amazing. What's been the highlight of my day today? Well, I jacked off. That was fun. I smoked a lot of weed. Loved it. I'm trying to like redecorate my room. Stuff. Rediscovering the Smiths, maybe? That's a good one, right? I'm not sure, Moody. We haven't put it together yet. And now look at, I'm showing you the absolute nothing happening in my room at all part of my room. It's the only part where there's nothing happening. Oh, that's interesting, Max. That's good. Good, good. Where is it? Yeah, unfortunately, baby daddy was like full on addicted to porn. It made me very irrelevant in our relationship. So I do get it. I get it. And one of the things that actually I've talked about, maybe not on the stream, but I've talked about with my people, is what I want to do is like, I did move the dolly. Oh, I put it back. Well, I moved the big one and then I moved it back. Anyway, I want to like bring sexy back. I want to help people that see my stream understand the amazing intensity in sexual alchemy. Okay, Macy, bye-bye. And Alexa, stop stupid fucking music. Hang on. So yeah. Let me close this a little bit more. Anyway. It's loud in my room now. I don't like it. So what I'm saying, NB, is like, the porn industry, just like Max is saying, you know, what rivals porn? It needs to be marketed properly, like tantra and sexual alchemy with a partner. That shit needs to be marketed properly, where people start to realize that's where it's at. It's not in like a bunch of endless one night stands and you end up a lonely 50-year-old loser. It's really finding someone to do this exploration with and having psychedelic experiences just from sex on purpose. You don't try it at Burning Man, bro. Just, you need to not talk right now for real. You don't try sexual alchemy with strangers. What the fuck are you talking about? You tried tantra with your wife. I don't get it. How do you try tantra with your wife? I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, so you fucked her while you were shrooming? And are you calling that tantra? What do you mean tantra? What do you think you did that was tantra? Yeah, Brock. It's obviously something that you it's part of your spiritual practice. It's just part of your practice. It's like yoga, basically. You know what I mean? Why do I say that? Why do I say that? No sex. Someone instructed you. It was a workshop. Oh, that sounds kind of boring. Tantra is a Hindu practice of basically sexual alchemy, how to have amazing sex that causes spiritual transformation and ascension. Yeah, Sting is totally into that. I don't want any more of this. Still chilly though. See how clicky and clanky my chair is? Well, I don't really know what you've done, NB, but what I can tell you is that the older I get, let's put it like this, the older I get, the more petals are revealed. The older I get, the more stuff I can do, the more ways I can do things. So it's like growing into it. Those things weren't always there for me. I don't know about other people. The older I get, the more shit I can do. Like my body is changing. It helps to be beautiful. What do you mean? I mean, not that anybody couldn't. I mean, I have to deal with predators. I don't know. I know everybody has to probably deal with predators, but I have to deal with a lot of fucking predators. And I don't have a man to protect me from other men. And they're pissed off bitches. And this is so gross, you guys. This is fucking disgusting. I'm eating it because I don't know why I'm eating it. It's so bad. I'll never buy it again. Pat, what is it that you're saying, sweetie? I'm not really, that's not really a full thought. I'm not sure. Are you asking a question or making a point or just saying that? Brock, oh, I'm so sorry that you think that. Brock, in one of these sexual alchemical practices, you actually turn the lights off. She sits on top of you with your lingam in her yoni and with her legs around you, facing you, right? And you don't move. And eventually you'll feel the pulse, your pulses, and you just allow it to unfold naturally how it will, but it's completely in the dark, to remove lust. Ew, NB. Yeah. Tantra manifests spiritually because the act of intentionally practicing with one another is alchemical. You become sort of like an engine, electromagnetical engine together. So you're synergistic. That ascension creates that spiritual ascension. And basically, you are giving your partner spiritually ascending experiences, and they're giving them to you. Your purpose in this is to pour into them and make them ascend, and their purpose is for you. That pouring into one another, that selflessness, that absence of lust, all of that stuff, the yin, the yang, that creates a spiritual ascension. Thank you, Frank. Uh-oh, sorry, Frank. And it's the woman who leads the way spiritually for the man through sex. Goddesses know this already. There are ways that the goddess, the man, the god serves the goddess as well for her sexual or her energetic ascension. But the female brings spirituality to the male. The female is already spiritual. The female brings it to the male through sex and beauty and, you know. That's what you guys love about women. It brings you that spiritual experience in life. And having children, oh my God. Moody, you can practice retention with your partner. Retention, there's no release expelled out of the body. Once you've practiced it long enough, retention directs itself up the body to the crown chakra, and it kind of like explodes and goes back down the body and up and down. It's pretty fucking amazing. You have to be really disciplined not to come. Well, I mean, that's what's called edging. But you're doing it for spiritual ascension. Well, NB, your wife would be the one to open this world to you. That's what women are for, to men. We bring you the spiritual world so you can go there. Your lady needs to hook you up, bro. Because it's just for the, like, people do shrooms, for example, to kind of fix shit and be less depressed and feel better. The alchemy and sex should do the same thing for you if you're doing it right with a good partner. You should be healing yourself daily. Now just try it. Because we're just stuck in this animalistic lust. If you just, like, try it. Turn the lights off and just sit there. See if you can feel the pulse. And just stop thinking. Don't look. Just breathe. Just embrace. Just start rocking, maybe. Just, remove the lust out of it. Remove all different kinds of that stuff out of it, and it becomes a spiritual experience, not just an animalistic, physiological need. I get that you got needs as a man, but there's no reason you can't combine it with more power and make it something that's really meaningful and that fuels and drives your life like a turbo fucking engine. Like a rocket engine, jet engine. If you learn sexual alchemy, it's like a jet fucking engine in your life. And you'll have sex that you can't even talk about because people won't believe you. Psychedelic experiences and all different kinds of shit. Yeah, so MB, when he was saying he thinks beautiful people have better sex. Why? Because there is a heightened lust? That's not healthy, and it doesn't mean better sex. Trust me. A lot of the times, like, guys that have just had women throw themselves at them, they don't have to work for it. They don't know how to do anything. It is disgusting. I guess I'm hungry as fuck. I don't know. Why does a cock have to be inserted but redundant in order to be in tune? Is it not the same feeling a tree hugger would get? What the fuck? That makes no sense. Okay, so Frank, that you proved my point. Your woman delivered you to a spiritual experience through sex. I just said that. And you just made the point. Women deliver men to spiritual experiences through sex. Children. I said it, rewind it. You get how it came from just lustful sex, probably, right? For women, they're not having lustful sex necessarily. They're giving you what you want. Women like sex, but it's how we get emotional feedback from you guys. It's how we get the closeness and feeling of protection that we're really seeking. You know, like our dads used to fucking hug us and love us and give us affection without sex. It would be really great to have that from you guys, but whatever. We know that sex is how we're going to get affection, and you guys know that affection is how you're going to get sex. So it happens. And it's not necessarily conscious. It's not like, ooh, you know what? I remembered just now. Oh, we missed 420. Let's do it. This bitch is empty as fuck. Yeah, and you know what? It's pissing me off right now, guys. I don't have anybody to fuck. I'm not okay with that. I really like fucking, and I thought I was somehow being like better or more pure or better somehow by not fucking. You know what, though? I learned a lot about myself this year, and one of the things that is I like sex more than most people. Why would I deny myself that? I'm literally built to love sex, and I do. So why would I deny myself that? So I'm definitely looking for a really great partner. And that's educational, artistic, and documentary hashtag, okay? Just so you know. Have I ever been with someone outside of my race? Next question, please. What kind of fucking question is that? What the fuck is that question? Have you? Do you assume I have or you assume I haven't? Hi, Shadowy. Where have you been? Yeah, I noticed. I know you're just asking a question. So am I. What race are you? And have you ever been with people outside of your race? And are you male or female? I assume you're a man. Boy, actually, you're not a man. I doubt. Maybe you are. Yeah, you probably are. Shadowy, do you need to talk about it, honey? What's going on? We can talk about it. We're just sitting here shit. You know what? I literally sit here and fucking shoot the shit until someone has something important they need to talk about. Would I give a genuine 50-50? I mean, absolutely, but it's on my terms. I'm not like, no one's going to tell me how that 50 shows up. It's going to be my fucking choice of which 50. Oh, okay, NP, honey. You have a good night. Oh my God. I think I need to start doing some yoga, you guys. Look at my little puny arms. I barely have any muscles. Look at them. And it's cold in the mornings. I should go out and walk and get back into my yoga. And I'm going to start playing piano for you guys and singing. I'm going to relearn some songs and start singing for you guys too. And I've got all this content that's getting ready to come out. You guys are going to be blown away. You'd be like, how does she do all this stuff? It's because I don't sit around and watch television. That's really what it is. monster lungs. What? What are you saying, Dwayne? Are you leaving? Is that what you're saying, or are you just coming in? Do you guys want to know why I have monster lungs? Why I can tolerate it? It's not really. It's kind of like at least something good came out of it. So I grew up very asthmatic and had a lot of asthma attacks. And a lot of the times they blow up your lungs with these inhaler things, and it burns like a motherfucker sometimes. So I can handle burning lungs. I'm so used to it. So the pain that you guys cough from doesn't make me cough because I'm so used to it. You need a private chat. Do you know how to get a hold of me? You guys, I am happy to chat with you guys offline. You know, I am not easy to reach though. And I don't have chats with everybody. If you can't get past that, I mean, if you can't make it happen, you can't make it happen. If you can't talk to me properly, if it's difficult in any way, it's not happening. Well, I mean the kind where you end up in ICU, but I've had lots of the emergency room type ones too. The kind where you're admitted to the hospital and you're on all kinds of fucking stuff, wires, and then the kind where you're like intubated in ICU and stuff and chained down. All that shit really fucking sucks. Robert! Hang on, Robert. Robert, can I give you a message? Dwayne, you guys have to know how to get a hold of me to make that happen, guys. Robert. I mean, it's just me not expressing myself. I just fake being happy, etc., etc. Okay, let me ask you this. Are you generally a happy person, or is this just kind of how you do life? Because that's just generally how I do life. My mom, me, and my son, Joey. Now, my older son is different. Did I lose it? Oh, well, I guess I think I lost it. I think earlier I was trying to do a reading for you or someone named Robert, but I didn't do a drawing of it. I just did a reading. Why? How can I make you happy just for today? But I am happy, and not just for today. Interesting. How about you, babe? You know, because sitting here, I watch, it's like watching the clouds roll by. I watch happy people come in, and I watch miserable people come in who are living in literally like they're stricken with panic. And they go around to different chats and just try to fuck with people. And they think they're like trying to get it out of themselves. by trying to like inflict it on other people. And I see that, and I'm old enough and I've been through enough where they can't inflict me with anything, but I'm able to watch and observe. And because I'm able to watch and observe, I learn so much more. Jay, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you. Robert, you got to figure it out. You got to stick around or go looking. I'm not going to tell you. You got to figure it out, because I only deal with very intelligent people who are driven. Bullying in a way. Bullying. You're masking because you're not accepted for who you are. That's what you're telling me. Shadowy, are you on the spectrum, honey? Do you know? You are, aren't you? Alan. How are you doing, Alan? Okay, you're neurodivergent. You're on a spectrum. It's very normal for, it's very, hold on. It's really normal for neurodivergents not to be accepted by their families and be the black sheep. And we try just to kind of fit in and blah, 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 but it's exhausting. It doesn't really work. No, I don't go skiing. So, I get it, honey. You need to be around people who accept you for who you are and who are like you. It's okay to do that. It's okay to be who you are around people who don't accept you, and let them be a little uncomfortable. Are they changing to be more acceptable to you, or are you changing to be more acceptable to them? I give you permission to stop doing that. I give you permission to go into the world. Just go. Be. Do you. You might not even know who you are. You might be like, I don't know how to stop masking. Maybe this is who I really am. Doesn't matter. Just, if you feel yourself starting to go into show mode or act like them, just stop and be quiet. Take a drink of water, breathe, go vagus nerve release, and center yourself and come back to the situation from a place of core authenticity as who you really are. I give you permission, and all of us give you permission, don't we? Everybody, don't we? Don't we? Don't we, guys? Don't we, guys? Tell him to fuck off. Black sheep situation, yeah. And do you know why you're picked on? I was bullied. Do you know why? And I'm still bullied. Do you know why? Why would I be picked on? Even to this day. Why? Because I'm different than regular people. And when you're different, what does that do to them? Yes, Alan, that's beautiful. I'm really happy for you. Because I say, what's up? Well, yeah. People are afraid of different. That's very true. And not just people, animals. We're wired that way. That's the proper use of ego, is to alert you to something that's different from you. So you know it's a bear. It's called identity, individuation. And you need to be able to tell that you're different from the bear. That's called ego, again, self-identity. But when we start doing that with people for no reason, because they're different, without knowing if they're good or bad or whatever. Oh, Hannah, baby. Well, I'm glad you chimed in, honey. Why you doing that, hon? Are you feeling a little overwhelmed by the chat sometimes? I don't mean to focus it on you. You know that. There's very few people in the chat sometimes. I'm not, I just want you to know that I want you to just do what's right for you. Okay. Yeah. Your dogs, yeah, definitely, definitely. You see everyone in a good way. You try to at least. Well, I give you permission to stop fucking doing that because they're not doing that with you. Most people literally don't deserve for you to do that. I get what you're saying, but it's going to burn you in life over and over and over and over. Why don't you instead see them for who they are? And the way you do that is give it a really, 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 really long time. But if you just try to see the best in everybody, and I understand it because I do it naturally myself. That's why I'm a great photographer, because I see the beauty in people that they themselves may or may not see. Is my seat leaned back? So that's whatever. That's whatever. I cannot believe I am eating that whole disgusting fucking thing. What's wrong with me? I said family of 6. Because living with a cynical in life is extremely destructive. Yes. Shadowy, thank you, honey. It's true. I'm like you. Right? Because people, you want people to see the best in you because you're trying to be the best you, aren't you? Guess what? They aren't. Do you care about being honest and good? Guess what? They don't. I know it's hard for you to believe. They don't. And when they learn that you do, guess what they're going to do? They're going to take advantage of you. They're going to lie about it, lie about their intentions. They're going to use you and cast you aside because most people don't give a fuck. I'm sorry to say that. You need to not look for the best in people. See who they really in the fuck are. You know? Look at their actions for real over a long period of time. What do they do? Diane, this channel is about leveling up a little bit at a time. It's about turning you back on like a light. Whether it's just drinking, hydration, going out and grounding, whether it's learning to have better sexual alchemy. If people are not getting out and being social, they don't know how. Mommy's basement gang, we call them. We try to help them kind of get with it and come into the chat like in a good positive way. Learn how and then go get a real girl one day. You know what I mean? Just trying to help people kind of level up wherever they're at. I like to meet people where they are, learn a little bit about what they want to do in life, and just give them maybe what I see about it. And I see things. I see things, and if you allow, then at times I'll see things and tell you what I see. Oh, Hannah, I'm so glad to hear that. And I'm really, really happy that you were accepting and receiving of the message. And you got a very enthusiastic, you have a very enthusiastic cheerleader over there. Me, I am as well. But you've got a very enthusiastic cheerleader, like soul family person who's just so happy to see you. But also make sure he's not a fucking predator, you know? Oh, Alan, I'm glad. I'm really glad to know that. Thank you. Audrey, how are you? I want another one of those chocolate things. You guys, I cannot outgrow my clothes. If I start eating a ton, I'm going to gain a bunch of weight. I cannot outgrow my clothes and have to buy a whole new wardrobe. Fuck. I'm doing well, Audrey. I just ate like this whole weird shepherd's pie thing that was actually disgusting. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I do. I guess I was hungry, but fuck. It was just like automatic. I don't know how. It just kind of kept going in my mouth. What's too expensive, honey? I would just prefer to make it from scratch. That wasn't yummy. What's the matter, Harvest? What you doing? Did we miss it? No, we didn't miss it. Did we kind of? It was not made of lamb. I think it was shredded beef. You know what? I really didn't look and see. It didn't taste like lamb. It tasted like not lamb. I mean, I didn't get like, oh, this is obviously lamb. Yes, Hannah, work on yourself. If it's a thing, it'll be there when you're ready. If ever. If it's a thing, and you know, what is it? I always have said it's important. It's good and healthy to have chemistry with people. We don't always have to do something about it. But if you do, you know, you can think it out and make sure. I don't know about your life. I don't know if you were kind of looking or waiting or seeing or whatever, but again, you know, anybody can say anything online. Anyone can just pretend to be anybody they want online. You're the one doing videos. He's not. So we know who you are. We don't know who he is. We love him, who he's pretending to be. Seems like a sweetheart. I ended up with someone who was pretending to be someone they weren't. And I'm really bummed out because I was really in love with the person who he was pretending to be. And then it wasn't long before the real version of himself came out, and I definitely wasn't in love with that person. So the harvest, I avoid certain terpenes so that that doesn't happen. I did smoke humulene. I should look up and see what that does because it's not one of my normal terps. Analgesic helps relieve pain. Doesn't say anything about increasing appetite. So this terpene has an analgesic effect, meaning it can help to relieve pain. When taken orally, it has powerful anti-inflammatory properties that have been shown in a study to decrease allergic inflammation in the airways. Humulene may also produce mild sedative effects and may provide antibacterial properties. There you go. So if you're having breathing trouble from allergies, if you need to relax, or if you're having a bacterial issue, smoke some humulene. That's a terpene. We were talking about terpenes. Your mom smokes humulene? Yes, Hannah, good. I just want, I love you. As people, but especially as girls, we want to look out for one another, and I'm here to be a support network for you, a support for you, where I'm going to want to help make sure you're being safe. There are many that reduce pain. Alexa, what terpenes reduce pain?
According to ShareCare, often, if you treat the injury or condition causing the pain will go away. Doctors can set a broken bone or give you antibiotics.
Alexa, which terpenes help with pain?
According to ShareCare, often, if you treat the injury or condition causing the pain will go away. Doctors can set a broken bone or give you antibiotics for an infection, for instance. Depending on the cause of the pain, your doctor can prescribe various analgesics or pain relievers to help you manage and control pain. 2. Cold or warm compresses, acupuncture.
Alexa, stop. Cargo Hustler, how are you, honey? It's nice to see you here. Thank you for that. That's sweet. I'm not sure if anyone's ever said that to me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. I rearranged my room a bit today. Okay, so limonene, yes. And also limonene suppresses your appetite. So if you guys don't want to get the munchies, make sure that you get a strain high in limonene. And you can mix it. Let's say you get something that's high in the ones that create a lot of munchies, put some pinene in there. Oh, honey, I love that. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. You add so much to the chat. You really do. Thank you. And I'm so very glad that you're doing your videos. And when you get 50 subscribers, listen, get ahead of the game a little bit, okay? Because your channel might grow really fast. I wasn't expecting mine to grow so fast. And I put the brakes on that shit because it was freaking me out. Oh, 10-2. Ah, it's 4:20 time. Fuck it, let's smoke. Get ready now. If you want any advice, like what my opinions about your specific channel or anything, I'm happy if you ask, but only if you ask. But what I'm talking about is get ready now. Make sure your AdSense is set up. Make sure that you look how you want to look a little bit, kind of like I had to learn and watch back my videos and be like, okay, wait a minute. I got to realize people are watching this stuff. And, you know, so I had to realize, and I went through a journey. I had to realize, hey, you know what? Y'all's going to see my nipples till my titty pads come, which the ones I ordered haven't come yet. And just deal with certain things. Is it time? Shit. But you see in the chat here the types of things that people say and how just to ignore it, and then you attack as a group. It's just healthier that way. When I go off on people, that's sometimes not very healthy and sometimes it's just for fun. Menace, what the fuck, dude? Where you been? I should just put you in timeout for 5 minutes for being gone for so long. I might. I'm gonna put you in timeout for 1 minute for being gone so long because you're naughty. You're in trouble. Menace, you're in timeout for 1 minute for being gone so long. Because you're very, very bad. You're punished. You're in punishment right now. Been naughty dating. Naughty. Yeah, this is kind of a scarf. I was cold, so I put leg warmers and a scarf and these things on me. Let me ask you guys this. I live in a fishbowl. 90% of the people drive past, it seems like, okay, maybe not 90, a ton of people drive past my way. They can see inside my place driving all the way up, and then they turn and they're right in front of my place, right? I could just leave my windows, my blinds open all the time, and have the lights on inside. I could put on a total fucking show and there's nothing anybody could do about it, right? I mean, like, not that I'd want to do that. I'm just saying, like, there's this one guy down here who always has his blinds open, all of them. And he walks on a stand-up treadmill in front of his desk with just, it appears, when I saw him out of the corner of my eye, I immediately looked away and would never look back. I know he was shirtless. I think he was wearing boxer shorts. Hi, David. How are ya? David? It doesn't, whatever, never mind. Whatever, never mind. You guys, I just love y'all. Sounds like a free show. What's that? Now look at you. Aw, look at you. Listen, You're dating? Congratulations. You're not punished anymore, but I'll do it again. So tell me what's up. What's going on? You're dating. You brought it up. What? Why? Why? I mean, I don't care anymore. I used to care about shit like that. I totally don't even give a fuck anymore. And you guys, if you're married and you care if your person fucks other people, you're just setting yourself up for misery, honestly. The best way to approach marriage is like just don't fucking care what they do. If it's not like illegal, who gives a fuck? It's not secret. Nice. David, okay. Oh no. Well, do you know for sure they're getting divorced or that's just what she said? It took me 2 guys who said they were separated. I'm not dealing with any separated guys anymore. He lives in another continent. Are you sure they're getting divorced? Do you, honey? Go be happy. Never mind what I'm saying. Don't listen to me, Ben. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. And in my arms is where he says, I don't normally sing it in that key. He always wants to be. I've never felt so loved. He is all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. It's very deep, crazy over me. Okay, David, thank you. Menace, there's no divorce happening. We've all dated married people, honey. They're not getting a divorce. Sorry. I'm sorry. Probably not. You said you know for sure, though, so no problem. No worries. Okay, you would know. I'm sorry. No, we just want you to be careful. We're not shitting on your happiness. No, no, no. We are so fucking happy for you. We just want you to be careful too. There are red flags, honey. Okay? I just encountered a bunch of nice red flags today myself, but I was prepared for them. I saw them ahead of time because I see things. Just be careful. I'm in a time. You already put me in a timeout when you were off dating. All right, well, fair enough. I understand. Just be happy and be careful. Yeah, something interesting. Something interesting, yeah. So, you know that I don't believe shit that people say. Um And so now there's enter the weird storyline. He's added a storyline, and I knew something was coming. I just didn't know how it was going to manifest. And now I see. Now I see. And why I didn't fuck around with him a year ago, but I don't care anymore is the thing. Well, but I either he's being very honest and this is very interesting, or this is a really weird fucking storyline he's entering into our story, and he's been trying to figure out how. And now he's figured it out, and it's just a weird story. And that's the energy I get from it. So whatever. I don't care is the thing. I just can see it. But I'm not letting him know I see it because I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care. I don't care. Hannah, did you ever download that Meet Me app? God, is it? What the fuck time is it? It's goddamn pitch black. Does that say 6? Oh, it does! Oh, it's here. Winter's here. Winter's here. It's all downhill from here until it's uphill again. You know, I get totally what you're saying. It's just nice when it's nice. Oh, really, honey? I called something I don't know I called. I'm sorry. Whatever I called, I don't know what I called, but it sounds like I called it. Okay. Winter's here. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 35 degrees.
It's going to be 35 tonight. Celebrate. I don't understand celebrating Halloween. I understand going trick-or-treating. Observing. I mean, I don't know how you celebrate. I guess you celebrate it by, I don't know. That's weird to me. Yeah, I didn't. My kid did. I was out. I did a week-long solo car camping Shasta Napa vibe. Have you not seen any of what I've done? I don't know. I don't know what I called. Did I say it before? Did I say something about it before? In the chat? I don't know. That's the thing. I'm seeing something and I need to trust my intuition. I need to trust my intuition. Because, see, I'm doubting because I don't want to believe it, I guess, on some levels. I'm doubting now. And I shouldn't do that. I can see. I can see. Can't I? Can I see, Hannah? Am I seeing? Can I trust what I'm seeing? Because it's weird. And he was trying to figure it out. And as soon as he figured it out, he was like, oh, I need to tell her now. I figured it out. Ha. And I could sense that weird vibe of like, yeah, yeah. Well, I was asking because I've been doing some like psychic artwork and visioning and telling people what I'm seeing to get a gauge of how accurate I am. Alan, you said I can see. Thank you. Thank you. Hannah, I can see. Thank you, guys. I thought I could. thought I could. When you open yourself up as a conduit like that, it's a lot. And I've shut it off because I didn't want to deal with it. It's like the filter. What stuff do you pay attention to? What stuff don't you pay attention to? You know, where do you go? Tashana, how are you, honey? Which things, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you look at the radio dial or like the TV listings, like everything that's playing on TV, all you're looking at the whole listing of everything that's on TV right now. Well, what are you going to pick? Or just pick nothing and just observe that there's a bunch of stuff on right now and pick nothing. Get the rough stuff. I don't know what that means, Menace, but I'm really interested because it sounds like you mean something by that. You have cataract? How? That's fine because I look amazing to you then. It's like a soft filter. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but at the same time, I look really good to you. I remember after my grandmother got her cataract surgery, she said she looked in the mirror and she's like, oh my God, when did I get so old? She couldn't see that stuff. Hannah, I want to find that balance because this is something it's time to share with the world now because that's what it's for. I don't know why. Me telling you what I see, I don't know how that helps you at all. How does it help you? I don't know. Oh, so you can actually see. All right, whatever. And that's the other thing, Hannah, about Firewall. He's got 20/20 vision still. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. I'm supposed to be in soft focus for you at this age. Max, the rest of you, I don't give a fuck if you can see me or not. Walls are there to stand and fall. Oh, interesting. We're talking about a person, and yes, you get the reference. We refer to this person as that thing. Time will tell. Time will tell. That's a cool. I gave him that nickname. Can you get one what? A nickname? Oh my goodness. What? Legally? Tashana, how are you doing, honey? Tell me what's going on, please. Where are you and what's happening and how are you doing? I'm working on making sure that I'm accurate. And within that, I suppose I'll learn what the value is because right now I don't know what the value is to you guys. Showing you what I'm showing you, I'm just showing you. I don't know what it means to you or how it will impact your life. The fact that Drew and Hannah and you came back, Alan, with like, wow, I was like, wow. Oh my gosh, surgery for what, honey? Was this something that was planned? You're okay, yeah? You good? I'm glad you're here. It's nice to see your name pop up. Your pretty face. I just drove 1,200 miles, girl. You were on some of my, um, it's, you guys, honestly, there are times when it's hard to remember who caught what streams. So my apologies if, I know that you pop in and out uh, a bit. So, oh, back injections. That's right. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Surgery. Are these like, hey, Daniel Higgins, thank you so much for being here. Are these like trigger point injections? Or how is it surgery? What do they do that's not a trigger point injection? Because, girl, I need to just walk and do yoga. I just need to walk and do yoga. Yeah, so I had trigger point injections one time. That shit went general, man. I had to concentrate on breathing. Like I was having respiratory arrest. I know what it feels like. I was literally feeling like if I don't make myself breathe, I'm not gonna ever breathe again, and I'm really okay with it. Oh. So that's really interesting. Obviously, it helps if you do that. Now, for me, I would be worried that I would feel so good that I would do stuff I shouldn't do and really hurt myself. Well, Ivar, thank you. That's a sweet thing to say, babe. Thank you. I'm getting kind of tired. Every 4 months. Oh my God, you're missing 3 fucking days. I'm missing 1. Pain, baby, pain. Why do you think I sit the fuck around all the time smoking weed? And I was just on the road all week long, although I was sitting in the car, at least I was driving. Oh my God. He lost his taste and smell. Wow. You guys, come on now. I just need to recline here a little bit. Oh. Yeah, gosh, you guys, I'm really sorry. Hi, Ray. How are you, honey? How you doing? Oh, what's the happening? That's scary. Oops. That's scary. Have some soup. What kind of soup you're gonna have? 5 years is a good long time to be celibate. You could be practicing retention. You could be practicing retention and really maximizing your energetic existence here. You can do it by yourself. It's basically what they call it nowadays edging, but you're going to do it on purpose and you're going to redirect that almost thing upwards, 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 and breathe and let it come out and explode through your crown chakra. And then it kind of like rains down on your body and it just makes you feel like I don't even know, like a light bulb. Like it's like you're stars. You feel like you're the universe. It's so beautiful and amazing. No, like on the verge, on the edge of what's edging then if it's not being on the edge of coming? Oh, Hannah. Yeah, so that's retention. You don't ever just release it. But the difference is edging is just what it is. Whereas retention, you're actually trying to redirect that energy. It's kundalini rising. That's how you do it. You're redirecting it up your chakras, up your spinal column. And that shit is the most intense thing, man. It's so fucking intense. This is something you can practice. I used to. I don't anymore. It takes a lot of, at first, it takes a lot of discipline not to just blow your wad, not to nut. Once you get used to it and you love the feeling of not, you love the other thing that happens because it's way more intense, then it's not hard at all. Daniel, you used to be addicted. That's interesting. Hmm. It is. That's interesting. What do you mean? Hold on, I'm just gonna text her. My dog is snoring. It's so cute. What does that mean, Daniel? Like, just like a video game, the dopamine release, that's just the whole, addicted. Huh. Well, did you have a partner to do it with every single day? Were you doing like unhealthy things? Mm. Guess I can put that back up there, can't I? Yes, I can. It's okay, so here it is. No, it is the destination. But here's the reason why you do this. Hold on, I need to tuck these in. It's bugging me. Oh, yeah, so what's the big deal? You had a girlfriend. You did it every day. You're supposed to do it every day. Okay, so that retention causes you body to it creates the kundalini rising. It infuses your chakras with more and more and more and more and more and more energy. You become less and less and less dense, more and more and more light. You do this for your partner. You do this together. This is how you ascend and become less dense, more light, less human, more spirit. It's with a K, but yeah. Hooray. Yeah. Anyway, that is. So what did you do then, Daniel? Just stop? That's funny, Menace. I don't even know why, but it is. Yeah, I totally get it, Daniel. I love sex. You know what? Maybe you should have your chart done and see if you have Oh, I need to plug in. Or I'm gonna. Why isn't my phone plugged in? Do your chart and see if you have Mars in Leo. I'm just curious because they say Mars and Leo, we love sex more than anybody does. But what's wrong with that? You want me to do it right now? I'll do it right now. I mean, you don't have to tell me, though, if you don't want to. What your birthday is. That's fine if you don't want to do that. But I'll tell you, Daniel, I'll tell you if you have Mars, and you can go and find out if you want to yourself. Just go like birth chart, free birth chart, and look it up and see if you have Mars in Leo. We love to fuck. And it's not just about fucking. I like to call it fucking because that's what you're doing, but it's way more than that. It's fun. It's deep. It's spiritual. It's everything good. Right? Fucking is so good. That doesn't tell me anything. I would need to know the date, the time, and the city. Big Stepper, your mama's hating right now. I don't know. Like, I know that's not really a burn. Whatever. Mag Daddy, what's going on, bro? Oh fuck, you guys. I would like, honestly, like I'll be ready to crash and burn at like 4 o'clock. I'm literally can barely keep my eyes open. Wait a minute, Daniel. Hold on. Let me do it. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where to put this birthday you sent because it's not like I've got a pen or anywhere to, and I'm not going to remember it or anything. Just 1 second. What time? Can you tell me what time of day? Hannah, what you talking about? I show my dogs, Richard. My dogs are still in here, but people don't, they want to look at my boobs. So that's what we do. Aquarium rising. 7 a.m. on the dot? Like literally 7 a.m.? Uh-oh. But you don't know the exact minute? That's all right. What year? You didn't tell me what year. I obviously can't do it without a year, dude. Come on. This is taking too fucking... You can look this up yourself if you don't want to give me the information. Daniel, I'm just looking something up for him. You can totally look it up yourself, bro. Yeah, please do that. And here's why I'm telling you. If you have like, if your Mars is, if your Leo is in Mars, no, if your Mars, planet Mars is in Leo, you're going to feel like that. And it's natural. It's not a bug. It's a feature. My whole life, I thought that was a bug. It's not, honey. It's who you are. It's okay to be that person. Okay. You're allowed to love to fuck. You don't have to feel ashamed. Just find someone else that likes to fuck with you. And if you can't, that's okay. You just keep looking till you find, you know. Leo dating Scorpio. I mean, that's a very well-known sexual combination. The chemistry is usually really good. Yeah. Lots of famous Leo Scorpio combinations. Oh, can't lean forward like that. Alan, you want me to do yours, honey? Okay, babe. Wow, seriously? 5:55 a.m.? That's interesting. Why isn't it giving me... Oh, there we go. Hold on here. There's some key things that you want to look at, right? So, let's see. What I think are key things, anyway. Alan. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Alan. Hold on a second. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Jesus. Holy moly. Broccoli cheddar is so cheddary. Okay, so hold on. Your Mars is in Leo, Alan. You and I like sex more than everyone else. You love sex. You love to fuck. You love everything about it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I get you, bro. We're the same sexually. That's amazing to hear. This is so funny to me. Let's see. Aries in your 8th house. No, wait. Set. No. Where's 8? You have nothing in your 8th house. Wow, Alan, have you not had a lot of like struggle and setback in your life in any particular area, really? I don't see Saturn in, I mean, I don't see anything in your 8th house. Well, Saturn's in your 5th house. What's your 5th house do? I don't know that much about 5th house. Let me see what I can see about what some of these things mean. Do you know, Alan, what it means to have what the moon is? I mean, your ascendant. Oh my God, honey. Listen, I want you to know you really had no choice but to be OCD. Okay? I really want you to understand you literally have, your program that you were time stamped with, like your software program, you were written this way. And to be able to embrace it is really, really important to you, for you, because you have your sun is in Libra, your moon is in Libra, your ascendant's in Virgo, your Mercury's in Libra, your number 2 is in Libra. I don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, I don't know what a lot of this means, but I know that that's a lot of Libra and Virgo right there. Libra, 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 Virgo, Libra. I mean, what the fuck? No, more. You've got Libra, Sun, Libra, Moon, Libra, Mercury, Libra, Venus, Virgo, Ascendant, Virgo. You're like Virgo and Libra. You are so anal. I'm sorry to put it like that. I'm kind of joking, but you know what I mean. You're so anal that you're going to have to embrace it and make it a superpower, because there's going to be a few people that are really more OCD than you. So learn how to reframe it as literally your superpower, because it is written, is carved into you. Alan, are you still here? I'm not an astrologer. I could be wrong, but I think I'm the sun is in the 1st house. There's so much, you should look this up. Menace, we'll see you later, honey. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's very fascinating. You don't have anything in your 8th house. I think the 8th house is what represents like what you have to wait for in life till you're like later in life. And it doesn't look like you've really had to wait for anything till later in life. But I don't know if that's correct. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer. I've done a little digging here and there. So people with Libra moon are friendly, warm, tasteful, tactful, balanced, feel secure when they're in a partnership, seem to always want someone to tag along with them whenever they go, even if it's to the corner store. Find strength and reinforcement in and through others. Moon and Libra natives can't help but see flaws in their environment and relationships. In fact, anything out of whack will bother them until it's fixed. Although diplomatic with acquaintances, when Moon and Libra natives argue with their long-standing partners, they rarely let up until they win. And winning an argument is a Libran specialty. In fact, they may not even believe what they are saying, but will adopt ideas just to get the last word. So be really careful. Sometimes, though, Libra is defending you and supporting your point of view. They're tremendously fair and equality-minded, blah, 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 right? So there's a lot there with that you need to watch out for. Moon in 1. Moon is in your first house, very sensitive, fantasizes. You have an expressive face, or you think out loud, easily touched, moved, and affected. Sometimes shy, prudent, and emotional. Mercury is also in Libra. Amazing. Diplomatic, tactful, weighs things endlessly, often to the point. This is saying she. I don't think it matters what gender. Let me make sure. I don't think it matters at all. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So let me see that Mercury in Libra. Where'd it go? Hola, GT. Where did it go? What am I not clicking? What did I forget to click? Oh. Hold on. Okay, hold on. You've just got so much Libra and Virgo. It's shocking. Like right up front and center. So let me see what this looked like. With Mercury is your first house. Mercury in Virgo. Moon in first house. Mercury represents communication, Cartesian and logical spirit. Mercury is in Libra. Diplomatic, evaluates and weighs things up endlessly, often to the point of indecisiveness. Of good judgment, expresses himself clearly before coming to an opinion on a subject. He listens to the opinions offered by various people and compared to blah blah blah. Lively, alert, penetrating, ingenious mind. Born orator. See the bright side, very adaptable. Mercurial in appearance or manner, especially if Mercury is close to something easily distracted, mischievous, precocious manner. Venus in Virgo. You're not the flirtatious sort. Their appeal lies in their dedication, willingness to work on relationships and make relationships work in real terms. Unlike Venus in Leo, They won't try to impress you with their grand gifts or promises. Their gifts are less showy, but perhaps far more generous. Gifts of devotion and attention to details about you. Short description. Very devoted, but may not always show emotion. Doesn't always let himself go, either through fear or ridicule or through fear of not being loved in return as much as he loves. You don't always let yourself go for fear of not being loved as much as you love. You're therefore sometimes undemonstrative because you're afraid if you demonstrate, it's not going to be returned. May give off the sense that his love is not for free. You're caring, but you worry that you're not exciting enough. But you're careful with money. Interesting. You know, it looks like you got it. You're fine. What's up, FC? What you spamming the chat for, bro? Oh shit, your Mars is in Leo. Alan, listen to this shit. Are you ready? This position of Mars gives a drive for significance. Mars in Leo individuals possesses a strong need to create in some way, and they are determined that their lives have not only meaning but significant meaning. This is a particularly vital position of Mars. Passions run high, and so does desires. There's a strong will that gives these natives much staying power. Though Mars and Leo people will enjoy the pleasures of risk taking, they generally have a strong sense of reason at the end of the day. Mars and Leo people often have well defined ambitions. Rarely will you find a person with Mars and Leo who lives life without a true sense of a calling. They act with authority and power, and their personal magnetism generally endows them with the ability to get what they want. This is one of the more sexual positions of Mars. While they are rather easy to arouse, their passion is long standing. Mars and Leo natives enjoy sex more than most, as long as a heavy dose of love and romance are part of the package. In partnership, they demand loyalty and admiration. Impatient with small mindedness and disloyalty, Mars and Leo natives generally have a strong idealistic streak. They easily get fired up when they feel they have been humiliated, and they defend their high principles with ardor. Mars and Leo natives act with their heart. Their ego is tied up with their actions, so that most anything they do becomes a source of great pride. That's so true. I wondered where that came from in me. I've noticed that myself. I'm like, what is that? Why is it that I always think that all the shit I do is the best shit? You know, why? It's like, I know it's not. That's unrealistic. It's stupid. It's the Mars and Leo. I mean, when it's obviously that's not healthy, but great pride and having a balance of good, self-esteem, that's good. Though some are self-righteous and quarrelsome, the more sophisticated people with this position are kindly leaders. I have both. I can become extremely self-righteous and quarrelsome. But Alan, you have this in you. So then you have that Mars is in your 11th house too in Leo, right? But he achieves the ambitions, impulsive, impresses on sometimes without thinking. He starts something new without necessarily finishing the previous job. He likes to dominate and may lack diplomacy at times where friends and professional relations are concerned. Square. Challenging position. Here we go. As you have difficulty trusting in your ability to go after things that you want in a direct manner. It may be also that you have difficulty pinpointing what it is that you want, or that part of you doesn't feel you deserve it due to basic lack of self-confidence. You fear rejection as well as everybody fucking does. What the fuck is that? Everybody does. Saturn is Aquarius. Long-term studies, and if family circumstances do not allow this, he will teach himself. He is serious and methodical in work, perhaps liking to visit the elderly and intellectuals who enrich his mind. Long-term studies. Potential weaknesses, a sense of having bad luck and frequent disappointed hopes. Your Saturn in 5, he likes method, calculation, concentration. He is not as drawn towards frivolity, amusement, or pleasure as much as others. He may have few friends, but does have deep and sincere feelings. He is serious and responsible. I'm just jumping around and reading some. You got Uranus in Virgo. I mean, you have so much Libra in Virgo. It's shocking. You have Neptune in Scorpio, so you're willing to look beyond the superficial, but you may confuse intensity and compassion. Pluto in Virgo. Research and investigation comes naturally, may worry about health. Oh, this is interesting, Alan. Listen to this. Lilith in Sagittarius. You may have felt uncomfortable or even ashamed for his curiosity, questions, restlessness, and need to challenge and question life facts, beliefs, or need to get away, expand, seek meaning, and may feel uncomfortable around people who are expressing these Sagittarian traits, not quite trusting them. Learning to accept and even embrace these traits without apology can be empowering. It can also help end the cycle of going to extremes with these traits. Don't be ashamed to explore and ask questions. Interesting. So North Node, South Node. Okay, South Node represents our overdeveloped character traits. North Node points out the qualities that we need to work on in order to achieve balance and fulfillment. You like it? This is a little bit of astrology class. So your underdeveloped traits a little bit are in Gemini. You have brilliant ideas and is the first to discover new things. However, he has a tendency to ignore the details and may avoid some responsibilities for fear of becoming too bogged down. Taking on too many activities can keep him from focusing on one or two paths, and he can begin to another life lesson understands the impact of his words. Speaking your truth should be done mindfully, blah blah blah. Okay, so look up on that and all that shows you. Qualities to develop: clarification, listening skills, and attention to detail. You're learning to put in faith something bigger than yourself. Ascendant is in Virgo. Jesus Lord. Libra with ascendant in Virgo. People with Virgo rising are often a little understated in their personal mannerisms and appearance. Although a lot depends on the position of Mercury, the ruling planet of Virgo in the chart. Generally, there's an intelligent and reserved aura about Virgo rising individuals that is unmistakable. Oh, Gary, hi. They notice the tiniest details that others overlook. Many people with this position have a tendency to attract or be attracted to people who need help. Their relationships may be confusing as a result. Despite the Virgo rising tendency to appear rather collected and professional, relationships can sometimes be messy simply because these natives don't always see their partner and partnerships clearly. There's a quiet charm to many Virgo rising people. Once they have the chance to warm up to new people and situations, you'll be surprised, or you'll find they have a lot to offer. They'll help you out of a jam, go out on a limb for you, and surprise you with a natural modesty under a somewhat critical and standoffish manner. So I'm just at cafeastrology.com, and you can put in your birth date, your city, in the time of your birth, and it will give you all this stuff about you. And why this is important is that when I read mine, it really gave me some insight to things that I thought were I didn't know why. I thought I was broken or they were resulted from trauma. I didn't really know why. And once I understood that they were really just energetic timestamp written into my personality and character, I just went ahead and released myself to be who I am. And then I started learning about who I am to the world and to you guys and how to brand this channel, what to talk about, who I am, who I am. So there you go. That's good, really done with Geminis. Oh, you don't like Geminis? You just got to understand people. There's certain signs I steer away from and certain ones I seem to do better with. But it's all good. You're very welcome. You know, you can read, there's way more to it, and you can totally read up on that. You're a Gemini. My son Corey is a Gemini as well. So anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you all being here. Make sure to subscribe, like the channel, and you know, make sure your bell, make sure the bell is on for notifications. Maybe he'll call me. She's a Gemini. So maybe read each other's charts together and talk about it. It's kind of interesting because you could discuss, now that you're older, you'll be able to really see where certain things work and fit. Maybe she'll even give some insight and you can share each other's charts that way. And it's been one of the more important things I've done. And I think in any nice relationship, I might even just kind of, you know, do that and see, because in your chart you can tell if someone's a relationship person or not. They might not even be a relationship person. Ray, definitely let me know. I would love to know more about that. I've been leaning forward on myself and I feel like I'm about to pop. Oh, that's interesting. How do you get along, Gary? I'm a Leo and my son's a Gemini. I mean, we get along really well. He does take after his dad, and those parts of him are a little challenging for me. But I don't know that those are Gemini traits. I think they're hereditary daddy traits. I think I need to get off of here, you guys. Gosh, I love hanging out with you, and this has been a lot of fun. Alan, thank you for doing that and sharing. Thank you for giving me feedback from this morning's live stream, because this is definitely a part of me I'm developing. I was taught distance healing and distance viewing when I was 11. And so I have known and worked on this stuff for a very long time in my life, but I haven't given it to you or the world. I haven't made it public or accessible to anybody because I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know. I need to test it and make sure I'm right. I need to make sure I'm right first before I can just give it out there and start telling people about what I'm seeing. So I appreciate you all for being here, and I will see you tomorrow for Coffee with Dogs, probably about 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? Tomorrow morning, Pacific time. Is it Pacific Standard or Pacific Daylight now? I don't know. About probably 7:30. Look for a notification, okay? I'll put up a notification, but you have to have your all bell clicked or you're not going to get it. Oh, Alan, I appreciate you. All right, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.